Okay, so here I'm going to demonstrate a heel lock. And a heel lock is an additional bit of tape that you might use after you've done your anchor, your stirrups, and the figure sixes. And a heel lock, what it's going to do is pass around the heel and lock the heel in, as the name implies. So in order to do the heel lock, make sure the ankle is again held at 90 degrees. You are a chance of creating some pressure in around the Achilles tendon here, so need to be quite careful about how much you pull on the tape as you're bypassing that tendon. And to give you an idea as to where you want the tape to go, you can then work out the angle that the tape's going to go on. And so I'm going to head on that angle there to have the tape come down around the heel. Now I do want to be careful that I'm not putting much tension on that tape at all. So I'm going to lay that tape down. It's only when I'm getting to the heel am I then going to pull this tape back towards the heel. If I was to lay it down and not pull it back at all, it would end up feeding higher up through the foot. So in this position, once I've got to the heel, I can pull that tape so I stay in line with where my figure sixes have been. And this is where you can create a bit more of that looping up tension. Rip the tape off and finish. What you can see is just in front of the previous strip that I've got, and that little tag you can just pull down. So that's a heel lock, supporting and lifting the heel to the outside. I'll equally do one going in the other direction. So again, keeping the heel at about 90, I'm going to work out what direction I go in. Careful again with the level of tension. So that's just me laying the tape down gently. Here I'm again going to grab the tape, pull it down so that I can keep the tape close to the heel and avoid it creating pressure through the front aspect of the ankle, and then lay down. And once again, the finishing bit of tape is going to sit just in front of the starting part of that heel lock. And then from there, if that's the last bit of tape, that's where you'd get your other strips and do your anchor again, just to lock all that down.